Hi beauties, and welcome to episode 4 of Pink Eyes till Valentines. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I got this heart cut crease and these very detailed roses. Priming my lids for eyeshadow with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. If you haven't noticed by now, I tend to use the same products over and over because if it's good and it's multi-use, we will be using it. Use patting motions only. We want to have a full coverage concealer to prime our eyelids and make sure to bring it down so when we do the heart later on. Using the same palette since episode 1, the Secret Center palette by P. Louise, and we are going to be taking that darker pink shade and we're going to be creating a heart shape with it. So first you're going to pat, create the shape of the heart, and then we will diffuse. Taking the lighter pink, and now we will diffuse those edges. The key to working with anything is that you want to leave things concentrated and you only want to diffuse the edges so the other color stays vibrant and is the main focus. Now we're going to deepen things up and we're going to place this right into our crease, and then we're going to diffuse the edges going up with the other two colors. You really want to have a distinction of color, so make sure you're patting, then blending the edges only so you have an ombre effect of the colors. Like I told you guys before, you want to keep it light when placing the brush onto your eye. Put most of the heaviness onto holding the brush instead of pushing the brush on your eye. Get you some micellar water and a Q-tip, and now we are going to get this cut crease crisp and clean. P. Louise blank canvas paint, and this is the specific brush I use for cut creases. This is why being detailed matters so much. Placing your eyeshadow in the shape of a heart, then using the micellar water to clean it up and help create that shape, then going in with your blank canvas. These are little things that are going to level up your eyeshadow game and are really going to make a distinction between how you were last year and how you will be now. When doing any cut crease, I first like to trace the shape first, then I'm going to start patting the product onto my lid. This product is self-drying, so make sure to take it step by step. Make sure to blend this into the inner and outer corner just so it is all smooth. Derma blend powder, and now we are going to set the whole lid. Clean brush and wipe away any of the leftover powder, and you're done. We are going to be repeating the same steps on the other eye, so just take a little peek, and here is me doing the other eye. Adding some brightness in the inner corner with this white from this Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette. NYX glitter glue and the Starlight pigment from Peaches and Cream. First I'll lay down a layer of the NYX glitter glue, and then I will do a pass of the pigment. When applying the glitter glue, you want to be very light and you don't want to move any of the product that we did before, so you want to just tap. Focus on just tapping the product, pat, pat, pat. Taking the two darker colors, and now we are going to create the shape of a heart. You can make it as big or as small as you'd like. Time to fill in this heart. First, we're going to create an ombre, so we're going in with the darker colors first, diffusing those darker colors with the darker pink, and then finally we will go in with the lightest pink, so there's an ombre in the hearts. Let's get into these roses. We will be using 3 different colored pigments from P. Louise. I will show you each pigment in the order that I use them. Now you will be utilizing a Q-tip to create the perfect little circles. Put the colors in whatever order you'd like, and you can even do this whole eyeshadow look in a whole different color. Getting into the hard part, but it's actually an easy step. I'm more of a visual person, so boom, you have your circle. You're going to draw a line down the middle of the circle in the center. Once you have that first line down the middle of the circle, now you're going to start to create C shapes, and you're going to start putting them randomly around that inner line. The C-shaped lines that we are creating around the center line are going to be what are the rose petals, quote unquote. For the rose petals details, I use a different opposing color using a green pigment, and now we're going to create the little leaves, placing these in between the roses, and you are just creating short, small lines. P. Louise blank canvas in the waterline. Now working those dark colors into the lower lash line, keeping this color very close to the waterline. Taking the darker pink shade and diffusing those other colors. For a little flush of lightness, we are going to be taking the lightest pink and diffusing the edges again.